The fact that Caitlin Clark will win Rookie of the Year is practically predetermined. However, we must address a worrying trend that is emerging. Clark is in risk of being suspended. There is no doubt about it. She is going a bit too far because of her competitive nature. Thus, the crucial query is this: is Clark's aggressive temperament what makes him so great? Or is it the weakness that might defeat her? Let's start with some background. In terms of his on-court performance, Clark's journey from collegiate star to professional athlete has gone smoothly. Nonetheless, there is a component of her play that is drawing criticism and anxiety from league officials, fans, and experts alike. Clark's growing number of technical fouls is the current problem. A player in the WNBA who receives 7 technical fouls in a season is suspended for 1 game. The rate at which Clark is getting closer to this barrier is concerning. The nature of these technical fouls is very concerning. Hard fouls or aggressive play aren't the only causes of them. Rather, they are the result of Clark's responses to calls that she finds objectionable. She has been known to publicly make fun of referees, get into intense arguments with other players, and show obvious annoyance on the court. One noteworthy occurrence happened on May 20th during a game versus the Connecticut Sun. "That's not King foul," the rookie screamed at an official following a turnover and transition foul against Clark. Connecticut overcame a 76-72 deficit to win the game 76-76 thanks to that sequence. In the end, the Sun prevailed 88-84. We're not advocating that she be a robot, mind you. That is not what anyone wants. Caitlin's fire and passion are the reasons we adore her. However, she seems to have been teetering on the thin line between losing control and being passionate lately. She received her 5th technical foul of the season during the Fever's 92-75 victory over the Storm 1 week ago. She punched her fist into the padding beneath the hoop as she waited for Aaliyah Boston to inbound the ball, shortly after missing a 3-pointer in the 3rd quarter. Despite being motivated by a sense of competition, this behavior goes too far, and the league takes it very seriously. It's also critical to comprehend the situation's wider ramifications. The rookie Caitlin Clark is not like the others. She now serves as the spokesperson for the WNBA's newest wave of talent. Women's basketball received previously unheard-of attention during her collegiate career, and her debut in the WNBA was hailed as a potential game-changer for the league's marketability and popularity. This higher rank comes with more scrutiny. Every move Clark makes while on the court is examined and evaluated. Her actions affect the Indiana Fever's reputation, the WNBA overall, and even the future of women's professional basketball, in addition to reflecting on her as a player. Let's discuss the possible effects of a suspension. It's not just Caitlin, who loses if she continues to accumulate technical fouls and is forced to miss a game. She is a vital component of the Fever. We are discussing a rookie who leads the squad in assists, steals, and points. Her removal from the starting lineup may significantly hurt Indiana's prospects of qualifying for the playoffs for the first time in 7 years. Furthermore, it's not about a single game. Her confidence and rhythm can be affected by a suspension. It might cause her entire rookie season to be thrown off. Once more, that is the last thing she or her team needs, as the Fever are vying for a postseason berth. Indeed, Christy Sides, the head coach of the Fever, addressed the topic during the press conference held after the game on Sunday, following her most recent technical infraction. She stated that they are going to have a conversation, and she does not need Caitlin to sit out a game. However, the impact on the court is not the only consideration. It would be a PR nightmare to be suspended. Can you picture the news stories? Caitlin Clark, a rookie sensation, was suspended for misconduct. It would be widely shared on social media and ESPN. And the haters would be out in full force, you know. See? The professional level is too much for her. She's not ready for the WNBA. That cacophony, all of it. Clark's entire career may be shaped by how she responds to this circumstance. Will she gain a reputation for being challenging and unruly? Or will she be regarded as a hard competitor who learnt to control her emotions? Furthermore, none of that is fair, as you can see. However, it is the fact of being in the public eye. Whether fair or not, Caitlin is a target, and there are those out there who are just waiting for her to make a mistake. Let's now take a moment to discuss the referees. The fact that they are also human is the problem. And let's just say that they might begin keeping a closer eye on that guy if they have a player that is consistently pushing the boundaries and contesting calls. And neither Caitlin nor the Fever will benefit from it. Consider it. The referees may call fouls on Caitlin more quickly if they are watching her very closely. When it comes to close plays, they could be less inclined to believe her, and that might mean the difference between winning and losing in a close game. It's not all bad news either. Fortunately, Caitlin is aware of the problem. She spoke about it at the news conference held following the game versus the Storm. We can't claim that she sounded particularly sorry at the time, can we? She did admit that she needed to work on controlling her emotions more effectively. And that's a really good start. It's half the battle to identify the issue, isn't it? Caitlin must keep the wider picture in mind. It's simple to make a poor call or a difficult play when things are tight. She must, however, remember what is at risk. Any one play or call is insignificant compared to the success of her team, her own debut season, and the expansion of the WNBA. Consider a few of the greatest WNBA players. Players like Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, and Candace Parker are renowned for their intense rivalry. However, they also understood how to direct that energy so as not to harm their team. Caitlin needs to reach that level. Let's face it, avoiding suspension isn't the only goal. It has to do with leadership. Caitlin has already established herself as a squad leader despite being a rookie. What type of message does it convey to her teammates if she is continuously fighting with referees or getting into altercations with opponents? What sort of culture is produced by that? On the other hand, Caitlin will really go to the next level if she can learn to control her emotions and provide a good example even when things aren't going her way. She will transform from an outstanding rookie to a potential WNBA legend at that point. We must now take a moment to discuss the pressure that Caitlin is under. Because it's intense, let's face it. In many respects, she is representing the aspirations of the whole WNBA, in addition to those of her club. Anyone can't handle that much less a rookie just out of college. Thousands of people watch her during every play and game. Scouts, critics, and fans are all keeping an eye on Caitlin Clark's next move. And it's simple to succumb to the pressure when you're being watched like that. It's simple to let your feelings run amok. Therefore, let's remember to give Caitlin some leeway, even if we're discussing the necessity for her to maintain her composure. She is, after all, a human. She will inevitably make blunders. What matters is that she gains knowledge from them. And what do you know? I believe she will. Caitlin Clark is not only a fantastic player, but also a smart player, based on what we've seen of her. She is constantly trying to get better and raise her level of performance, and I think part of that involves improving her mental game. What do you think then? Is Caitlin Clark stepping over the edge? Or does all of this contribute to her being such a captivating player to watch? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. Additionally, why not click the like button and subscribe to the channel while you're down there? I promise you won't want to miss the ton of additional WNBA content I have in store for you.